Yo, hey guys, it's poppin', Jacques Slade here. Back with another unboxing. That was a good drum roll. I don't know if you heard that, but that was a good drum roll. Anyway, as always, guys, thank you for watching the video. If you haven't already, make sure you like, favorite, subscribe, and all of that good stuff. But let's get into the box. This was a surprise delivery from the good folks over at Champ Sports. I don't know which shoe it is, but I do know that it is an NMD based on the box here. You see they sent me this nice black box that says ADIDAS with the originals logo there, the NMD, and then it said Printed Series right there on the front. Take a look at that. Looks very, very nice. Very nice box as usual. I love when they send like these really nice packages. I just think they look dope in the sneaker room. But that's enough of the talking. Let's actually get into the pack. I know ADIDAS just did some stuff in New York regarding the NMD with the NYC thing, so I imagine that's what this kind of has to do with. And yeah, it looks like it. ADIDAS Originals presents the Printed Series, NMDs as you have never seen before, using revolutionary printing technology to mark Boost unique surface opens up new possibilities. It's a first. It's your invitation to explore the city and make it yours. Realized in a series of city-inspired drops, the NMD Printed Series begins by hustling on the fast-paced streets of New York at Champ Sports. Hashtag NMD NYC Printed Series. So from what I can tell, from what this says, this is basically a series of NMDs where they're actually printing on the Boost, the surface of the Boost, which is not something that we've actually seen before. So that's actually pretty exciting to know that they'll be able to start putting graphics and stuff like that on the Boost. And I guess to signify that, they've included a stamp, a couple of stamps actually. So this is like ink basically, and then they have these, I don't know what these called. Are these just called stamps? I feel like there's probably a proper name for these and I'm not saying it right. So here's one that has the ADIDAS logo. Let's see here. Let's stamp it on this one here, see what that looks like. All right, not mad at that. That's actually pretty good. Came across really well. And then this one is ADIDAS NMD Printed Series. So let's see what that looks like. Damn. Okay, that one didn't print as well. Let's see. Maybe got to roll it. There you go. NMD Printed Series. So let's put this down before I get ink all over my white table, which I don't want to do. And watch, I'll put this on the floor. And so yeah, so that's what it looks like right there. NMD Printed Series. Hopefully you guys can see that. And then let's look inside the box, and here are the shoes. This is what we came here for. This is what we wanted to see. So it is a pair of NMDs, and oh, there you go. So this is kind of interesting now that I think about it, because ADIDAS has technically been printing on the Boost. Well, I shouldn't say printing, they've been painting on the Boost already, because they've been painting it black. As you see here, you see the bottom is white, but then the midsole is actually black. But it looks like they've printed NMD here on the back to give it a new sort of look. And I know they're doing these New York inspired looks of the shoe, and this kind of continues with that trend. This isn't the primed version of the shoe. This is the mesh version of the shoe. For those that are unaware, this is actually the NMD R1. There was the R1, the R2. There was also the XR1. And then there's the Human Race NMD, which is Pharrell's version of the NMD. So this is the R1, which is the original. Actually, you know what? Stay right there. I'll be right back. So this is the original NMD that they launched. As you see, it has a black upper. This one, it feels like, I think this was prime knit as well, and it still has the same plugs here, the plug there, the plug there. Here the plugs are black, so they kind of almost get camouflaged. See what I did there? Camouflaged into the black Boost. But on this pair, they were bright reds. You see how they really popped. And then they have the plug here at the front. Same thing, they have the plug here at the front as well, but with the black Boost, it kind of blends in. Now, I'm not familiar with this camo print. It looks just like the regular camo print that they use. I'm not sure if it's something special or something different. It's like a grayish green almost. They have the same tape sort of at the seams, and they have to use the tape as well on the 3 stripes. But the 3 stripes are actually pretty translucent. You can see right through them. On the original, it's like a thicker black. It's like a matte black. So even though it's black on black, you can still see the definition. Whereas on this one, the 3 stripes actually kind of blend into the upper of the shoe, but the actual tape at the seams here, that is actually black. So it's interesting that they switch from like the translucent for the 3 stripes, but then just use black here on the actual seams of the shoe. As far as comfortability goes, I would say the NMD is probably second in line after the Ultra Boost. The Ultra Boost is probably the most comfortable when it comes to boost, but then the NMD is in the second place, firmly in second place, I would say, over the other pairs. And as I said before, this is the New York version of the shoe. So you see it says Nmd NYC. I'm in LA, and this makes me hope that they're bringing one to Los Angeles, which would be pretty dope, because I'm always looking forward to giving some love to the city of angels. It's the best city in the world, at least in my opinion. Details wise, you know, the eyelets on these are not connected to the shoe, or I shouldn't say a part of the fabric of the shoe. They are an external sort of eyelet. So they have this like sort of bubbled eyelet sort of look here. Details also here on the heel tab, where you have the orange that kind of pops, and that orange actually relates to the inside of the shoe. I'll take this out here, where you have Boost in orange on the insole, so that looks pretty nice. And then they also have the orange here. As far as the outsole, it doesn't say that this is one of the Continental outsoles, so that's something to consider. So it's all white. It's probably a little thin. It's a little soft, but again, this is a lifestyle shoe. This is not something you're going to be running around in, so it's not something that I mind as much with a shoe like this. And interestingly, it has a number here, R40343. I don't remember seeing that, but I guess that's something on all of the shoes. So this is the right shoe. Oh, the right and the left shoe. I've never paid attention to that on the shoes, but it has R40343 and then L40343 on this pair, and then this pair is, yeah, same, L40343. Interesting. I've never seen that before, so maybe I haven't paid enough attention to my NMDs. That's very funny. So anyway, just want to give you guys a quick look at these. This is part of the New York version of the Printed Series, representing the grind and the hustle of New York City. I'm really excited to see what they do for Los Angeles. If they do one for Los Angeles, they may not, but I would think they would do one for like big cities like Houston and Chicago, Miami, LA, maybe even do one for Portland, since they have an office there.